Hey guys, today we are back here at Universal Studios Orlando Resort, and today we are going to show you guys what you can expect here at Universal this summer for the heat, for the crowds, the wait times, and we're going to give you some tips along the way to help you with that heat, because we know it's blistering hot. We haven't even gotten into the park yet and we're already sweating. So let's get in here. Let me show you what you can expect this summer and some things that are news that you can expect to see here. So come on and join us. So one thing we get asked all the time, and I see in the groups all the time, is if you can bring coolers. No, Universal does not allow for coolers. Although they do allow you to bring bottles of water, even though it says you can't bring drinks. You can bring a bottle of water, so that's very helpful. One thing you may or may not be able to expect is no Universal sign right here up front. A lot of people like to take pictures there, but they haven't put it back yet. One thing you're going to want is sunscreen when you get here to the park, because it gets extremely warm. The sun is beating down constantly, and you want to protect your skin. So definitely pick up some sunscreen, and they have it here, right here, and even some soothing gel. Another option for you is to pick up this Universal Studios fan. Misting fan. You can actually put water in there and then the fan works. This is $21, but you can use your annual pass discount if you're an annual pass holder. Now, one thing you won't be able to expect this summer, of course I'm going to show you guys, but if you're coming in the fall time, you're going to expect this really cool thing in City Walk. Let's get over there and I'll show you. So literally after I left the other day, they put this signage up literally later that night. So Universal's great movie Escape is coming. It will be here this fall, featuring Jurassic World and Back to the Future. It's gonna be really cool. Don't you wish you could just jump in this right now, Ange?
Yeah, very much so.
I mean, come on. This is what I'm talking about. You want to cool off, but you can't jump in here. I wish you could. Be nice. So while we do realize that both parks get extremely busy, we thought we would look into Islands of Adventure because this is the more, I guess, popular part with the more popular attractions that everyone wants to ride. So we're gonna go in here and show you guys real quick. So I covered this in our last video, but if you're gonna be coming to the park, make sure you have your tickets out and ready, because you are gonna have to stand in the heat while waiting in line. So you wanna make that process as fast as possible. And here's me that found a little bit of shade right here while I wait. Another quick tip, they do have guides for you in the park. I do suggest using the app though. I know I covered this the other day, but I think it's important because it just gets you going and it's free. And it tells you all the wait times and everything like that. You can't really experience the wait times in the middle of the park somewhere if you don't have the app. Now, I would have to say that I feel like Islands does not have as many places for shade here. Would you agree with that? Yeah, so it's, we're right underneath the Adventure Begins sign here. We're trying to take as many stops today as we can because it's so hot. Also, heat index today is 110. So I thought this would be a perfect day to talk about this. And Angie's gonna get her one of these hats.
Oh, I'm gonna get you one.
One of those for me? Here, put it on top of this one. Don't I look great? I would put it on, but I'm sweating. I don't wanna buy something that I'm not gonna buy, right? We stopped in the trading company real quick. I just wanted to show you guys that they do have the popcorn buckets over here in Islands. So that's pretty cool. That's another way you can get ready for summer. Get you a popcorn bucket when you get here. It's only a $2 refill. And by the way, they do have Starbucks here in the park. So if you need your coffee fix, you can get it right here in Islands of Adventure. Right over here in the port of entry to the left, you see you go right in there and they have Starbucks. Usually the line is pretty long, but we are here in the afternoon. So let's just give you an idea of the wait times around the park. Hagrid's is at 100 minutes today. That's actually a little bit less than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was a 3-hour wait. Spider-Man is delayed, Kong is delayed, Pterodon Flyers 50 minutes, Flight of the Hippogriff 45, Carousel 10. We should go do that.
No, that's 50. Wait,
Carousel?
No, never mind.
Incredible.
Sorry.
Incredible Hulk coaster was 35. So yeah, not bad. Still though, it can get pretty high up there. Also, right when you come into the park here too, there are some stations to get some sunglasses, some towels, some of those fans that we talked about earlier. They do have them right here, so you don't have to try to find it somewhere else. Another idea that I would suggest is getting into some shops, taking about 10 to 20 minutes in a shop. There's plenty of them here. Another thing you can expect is long lines at all of the stands. This one isn't too bad, but the lines keep getting longer and longer, so just be prepared. All right, we made our way into the little Betty Boop shop. Well, it's the comics shop here to cool off. As you can see, Angie's just like, ugh. Look at this. They have some Betty Boop shirts here. Looks like Betty Boop done drooped in prices.
Leave a comment if you know what movie that's from.
Yeah. So I definitely push this, and I'm going to continue to push this. Coca-Cola Freestyle tumblers are the best way to go here at the park. $16.99 for one. Very first day you get it, you get free refills all day, and then after that it's $10 a day for refills, and it's every 10 minutes that you can refill it.
Another good tip to beat the heat is to wear tank tops, because it's hot out there and it actually makes me a lot cooler wearing tank tops like this.
And how much is that one?
$30.
$30. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I, of course, opted to wear black like an idiot today. Another way you can beat the heat is get on Dudley Do-Rights. This is awesome. Nice and cool, and they've got it moving pretty frequently, so definitely keep you cooled off. As if it's not hot enough, now we're heading into the Kong section, which is like a jungle. Here's another quick cooling tip for you, and a very delicious one. You can see Kong is right up here. If you exit Kong and come to your left, you're gonna see this stand right here. This stand right here has delicious banana ices. If you're looking for a ride that has good AC, I would suggest Kong. It's always pretty cool in there. And it's one of my favorite attractions here at the park. See, even a team member agreed with me. He saw me film and was like, I totally agree with you. And now we're getting into Jurassic Park. I'm gonna show you guys one of my favorite areas to kind of sit and chill and cool off. If you're right here, you're coming down this way, right outside River Adventure, right next to Thunder Falls Terrace. There's this little walkway. Let's go see it. And this area is nice and shaded for you just to pop a squat like Angie's going to do. Nice and shaded back here. And another great way to get cooled off is right here at River Adventure. Let's just wait. Here we go. Here they come. Woo! Do all this for you guys. Just remember that. Definitely a great way to cool off when you come here to the park. No better way, really. It's a lot of fun. That and Popeye and Bluto's bilge rat, or whatever it's called, is a good idea. And like I mentioned, they do have a dryer here that you can actually get in after getting on the ride. And it's $5 for that dryer. And another place you can pick up a quick burger digs. It's nice and cool in there. One of the cool things about Velocicoaster is the wait times are never really that bad. Right now it's pretty busy here in the park, and Velocicoaster is only a 40-minute wait. So they know it's hot out here. They even have stands right outside of Velocicoaster, which is cool. Also, pro tip here, if it's really hot and you just can't take it anymore for the day, the best way and quickest way to get out of the park is take this Velocicoaster bridge. It cuts right over here by Poseidon's Fury. You can actually see it right there. And it gets you out pretty quick. And by pretty quick, I mean it takes you over to Seuss, which I think is the faster way to get in and get out here at the park. And one thing you definitely want to do is step into the shops here at Universal before you leave. Pick up some awesome merch. There's plenty of opportunities, plenty of shops here, but they do have one here at the end of the park. Or the front of the park, whatever you want to say. I like this water bottle here. This one's really cool. Raptor Chaser. Like a bunch of different badges like you're in the Boy Scouts. It's pretty cool. And yes, to answer your question, it is extremely cool in here. Great place to cool off. So according to my watch, current temperature is 95 degrees out here, and we are leaving just in time. Angie has spotted something for sale. We are leaving. It is 2:21. It is scorching, so I don't know. I don't know if I can make it a whole day in the heat like this. Okay guys, so that was our day out at Universal Studios Orlando Resort. And we hope you guys enjoyed this video. We hope that we gave you some good tips of how to prepare for Universal, for Orlando, for the summer, because we know it's going to be extremely hot. We were only here for 3 hours max today, and we are just dead. And I say that as someone that lives here, that, you know, we are used to going to the parks for like 2 to 4 hours max, and then that's it, then we go home. So I understand if you're on your vacation that you know, you can't just do that. You can't just come here for 2 to 4 hours and go back to the hotel, because you want to get your money's worth. But we hope we gave you some tips and some tricks that help you figure out how to endure the heat. Of course, one thing I wanted to hit on, and I really couldn't because it was so busy today, is the restaurants. There's plenty of restaurants here in Universal just to go in, to stop, eat, and regain some strength. Yes, cool off, regain that strength, and get in here. Another thing, we did not bring our freestyle cup today, so we broke our own rule. And then when we got to the parking garage, we got this water. The problem is this water isn't cold at all. So we are pretty much close to probably dehydrated, I would say. But, you know, so make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you don't do like we did. Learn from our mistakes today of not bringing the things that you need. Also, another thing you may want to bring is a change of shirt, because it gets super sweaty out here, super hot, and maybe some wipes or something like that to, you know, wipe yourself down off the sweat and everything like that.
Spray. What's that spray called?
Spray. There's like a Gold Bond spray that you can buy too, that helps with like sweating and stuff like that. You can do that. Make sure you wear deodorant, because that's important. Definitely important. One more thing, I would suggest getting here early and doing the park that way, and then leaving for the evening or afternoon, or vice versa. Get here after 4 p.m. and then do everything then. That's probably your best bet for getting a closer spot in the parking garage, and for just getting through the park and getting through the attractions, because it's brutal. It is brutal. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. That way you know when all of our new videos are coming out. We keep you updated on Universal, Disney, and SeaWorld with everything that's here, so you can know what to expect when you get here for your vacation. Plus, hitting that subscribe button greatly helps us out. Thank you guys so much. Remember, the road goes ever on. Have a magically epic day. We'll see you next time.